Certainly not legal advice, not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. This is a different type of video. Most of this will be directed to the president. I'm going to start and get to the point. The failure of Silicon Valley Bank was deemed a systemic risk to the financial system. So it's my understanding that the president ordered Treasury to cover all depositors' accounts. And that, in effect, would have been a legal exception to the $250,000 limit of insurance from the FDIC, if there was a financial risk or extraordinary risk, let's say. So, as to Silicon Valley Bank, approximately 97.3% of the depositors there acted recklessly by exposing too much cash in one bank, and they were not protected by the FDIC limits. In other words, they had more than $250,000 deposited in a bank, and they knew that the FDIC would not cover them for deposits beyond $250,000. So those depositors who were not covered by insurance, which was mostly entities, corporations, limited partnerships, etc., and the wealthy principals and founders of those entities acted imprudently. They lacked diligence, and to be honest, at best, they were negligent. Yet despite that, the president apparently directed that all of these negligent acting depositors be covered due to a systemic risk to the financial system. Now, Mr. President, the rest of this is directed at you, and I appreciate your time. And if you happen to review this or someone on your staff does, I am available to discuss this. So, Mr. President, there are 65,000 shareholders of MMTLP, who, in my opinion, are innocent shareholders who acted with due diligence and prudently, and who have been harmed, both in health and in finance, by the shenanigans, including the naked and illegal shorting of MMTLP stock. The ongoing illegal shorting of stock has harmed millions of retail shareholders over time and deprived the citizens of this country tax monies that they are entitled to. It has exacerbated inflation and created a scenario where failures like with Silicon Valley Bank are pre-engineered. As FINRA has made an analogous determination of the impact that the shorting rate MMTLP may have on the financial system, the illegal shorting of stock amounting potentially to trillions of dollars in illegal value and missed tax revenue is a systemic risk to the U.S. and world economy. Mr. President, we ask that you take interest in and care of the innocent MMTLP shareholders. Please order Treasury to set up a mechanism whereby the innocent can be made whole and receive what they are entitled to. If that requires setting up a bridge bank for brokers, that should be simple, as that is the mechanism that is being used with Silicon Valley Bank. If that does not occur, the failure to set up an appropriate mechanism would suggest that the non-wealthy citizens without inside contacts are not entitled to the same protection that wealthy, negligent investors at Silicon Valley Bank received. Again, I thank you for your time, and I urge you or your staff to please help the shareholders of MMTLP. I thank you for your time.